For today's session, which is number 8, we're gonna work on family cost, or which is the equivalent cost of living. That is the topic for today. We're going to have, well, 3 different people participating. I'm waiting for Christian, who is trying to connect also, but we can start together, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I will share with you my screen as usual. So let me know if you can see what we got here. Can you see that? Yes. Gentlemen, hello.
Yeah.
All right. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So I will share the presentation. I suppose you can see here what we got as the presentation. Session number 8, family costs are increasing, right? Okay. What do you understand about family cost, or what do you think it is about? Ray, tell me your.
Like the amount of money you spend, and life expenses like food and paying for electricity, your internet,
Okay, very good.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, Leo, something to complement what Ray said?
Yeah. Yeah. From what I can gather, this is about when you want to purchase this kind of households, and obviously education, because nowadays parents, this is a big concern between parents, so they try to take into consideration in order to get the best education for children, for their children. That's why they're going to invest uh, uh, yeah, a special amount of money in order for them uh, to to thrive in life, just like that.
Okay, perfect. So basically we have a clear idea, which it is basically all the expenses we have when we want to, well, when we are building a family and we need to care about all the monetary issues which are coming from that situation, right? Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna check some vocabulary maybe we can use in this session. Maybe you can help me out to make a definition of them, right? So expenses. What is an expense, Ray?
Was what?
What is an expense, or what is expenses for you? The word expense.
Uh, expenses is when you spend money in something.
Okay, so you have a special expenditure about something that you can buy or you have to invest, right?
Yeah.
Good. Very good. Leo, income. What is that for you?
Income is like income. Is a money that let me uh, let me clarify my ideas.
Okay.
Income. Uh, uh, it could be a money that you receive for doing something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the money you can receive for some labors.
Yeah,
Oops.
some
You're
money you earn.
mm-hmm. Okay, so there is on purpose of that word we had earned. Ray, what is earned for you?
Earn is the money you get after you fulfill.
Excuse, could you clarify again the idea, please? Ray. Ray, can you please describe it again?
I think it's the communication. It's not working properly.
Hello, Tag.
Christian. Hello, Christian.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, we already started. Do you have your webcam on? All right, Chris, so I can see you now. We are defining some words we are going to use in the session today, which is about family cost. And Ray, I don't know if you're listening to me.
Yes,
Right.
I can hear you.
Ray, are you there? Okay, no. Maybe the communication, yeah.
Yeah.
Leo. Leo, help me out with currents.
I hear something like
Don't worry. Yeah.
some robotic sound.
Yeah. Yeah, the communication is not working properly. What a pity.
Okay, let's try with this. So
What?
tell me, what is earn?
What?
What is earned again, please?
Is what?
Earned, the verb earn.
Earn?
Yes. Okay. He left us. So Leo, could you please help me out with the word earn? What is that?
Earn.
I'm sorry.
Earn
Me?
is when you get some money when you work.
Oh, thank you, Christian. So yes, it is the money you get when you are working, no? When you develop some duties. Thank you, Chris. Okay, household. What do you think it is in our context? Household. Christian. Household. What is that about? Christian, do you have?
What is what? Teacher, excuse me. I can see the picture, the screen. What is the question? I can see.
Can you
I
do
can
me a
see. I
favor?
can see.
Christian, pay attention, please. Can you please do me a favor? If you have any television in the same room or something, could you please turn it off because the sound is not properly, in our case, to listen? Thank you.
Okay, teacher.
Thanks. Okay, so I need you please to tell me if you can see the screen now. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. House home is the home, no? The house, the building.
The building itself?
Where people live.
Where people live, says Christian. Ray, do you have any other idea about household?
Is, or at least to me, or what I can remember, a household is like a home with your family. Yeah, basically that.
So the building itself, similar like Christian says?
Not the building, but instead, well, besides the building, the family that lives in here. You know?
So like
the household.
Core, the cultural and social core, you are into the family, right?
Yeah, exactly that.
All right, thank you. Leo, do you have any other idea?
Maybe what I could add is that household could be a cleaning product used in the home. For example, if you go to a supermarket, you're going to buy some households, for example, shampoo, a bottle of water. It would be like a household.
Okay. Well, actually, in our context, no?
En inglés ya en seres. Los enseres.
In seres, right? Okay. Well, actually, all the ideas that you gave me are correct, are right. Talking about family costs or basically living, right? It is all the duties, all the how we can say that, all the labors which are related to living itself in a specific place, right? So, for example, Leo mentioned something about cleaning. It is something related to cleaning, yes, but the same duties you get into. For example, paying the taxes, paying everything you get inside the idea of living in a family. So you have to spend on household, right? All duties, all the money you have to support for your family. In general, all things that are related to live in a family. Is that clear?
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Average. Leo, can you explain us what is average?
Average. I don't know how to explain. Well, I know the meaning, but I don't know how to explain it.
Okay,
I
somebody
didn't
else.
find another synonym.
A little difficult to explain, right? Chris, Ray, any idea to explain the word average?
Excuse me, it's when something is in the middle. It would be just like that.
Something is in the middle of
It's
what?
not too high and not too low. It's in the middle.
Okay, okay. So it implies that a physical thing or just an abstract idea?
Whatever, yeah, it could be either physical or a non-abstract idea.
Okay, so both are. Okay. Any other idea, Chris and Ray?
Sorry. For example, it would be for a person who is average, is a person who is not rich, but is not poor at the same time. He has what it takes to get by.
All right, so like the middle class you mentioned.
Yeah.
All right, there is an average for living. Yes. Cool. Well, let's see another word. So, utilities. What do you understand? Remember about the context, no? Family cost. What do you understand about utilities? Ray.
Yep.
Tell me what you understand about utilities.
Utilities?
Yeah, the word utilities.
Actually, I'm not that sure, but I think the utilities are the value of some items in your house, like the TV and your wash machine. I actually don't know the actual word.
Okay.
That business, I'm not that good at.
All right. So you mean about the cost of some appliances in general? Well, okay. Christian, any other idea? To complement what Ray says.
The utilities. What is the
The word
utilities?
utilities.
Utilities. Yeah, um, that is who the family use when they made the mirror. Yeah, is the, for example, spoon, snake, mm, um, another thing that is necessary to cook something.
Excuse me. So you mean the objects you use to eat? You are telling me, like the silverware? I don't understand your position, Chris. Can you explain me again, please?
Yeah. Is that the object which one need to eat the food?
The objects to eat the food. Okay, well, there is another conception. Well, and Leo, do you have any other idea? We got two different positions now. And you say is? This is like a lottery. We don't know the words, but we need to try to find it out, no?
Now, to be honest, I don't know, but no, I don't know.
Cool. Okay, no problem. Utilities. In this context, well, we are mentioning some expenses we got, right? In our case, in a family core, we need to spend some money. And when you're living in an apartment or house or something similar, you need to pay some specific services, right? Like the
gas,
right?
Okay.
That's it. So utilities basically are all the services you need to pay monthly.
Okay.
That's it. Okay, childcare. Ray. That's an easy one. Childcare. What is that about?
Childcare? Yeah, that's something related to, healthcare for kids, like pediatry. That's the word. Yeah, when you you take care for the kids and their health issues, basically that.
Okay, all the needs, no, to cover all the needs children have. Right, perfect.
Yeah, if it's a baby, you have to take care of the diapers and their vaccines and that kind of stuff.
All right, thank you very much. Health insurance. What do you think, Leo? Health insurance. Can you explain us, please?
Health insurance. Okay, it would be the money that you need to pay in order to live well in terms of your physical health. Maybe you're paying to the hospital or maybe to another place, specific, I don't know, part of the government, maybe to the Ministry of Health. I don't know.
Right. Okay. So special things that you have to pay for what? Government pay. Oops. Where is it?
Yeah, just like taxes that you have to pay.
All right. Perfect. So no problem with that one. Christian, taxes. That's another easy one. What is taxes?
Taxes. Taxes are, for example, people to have to pay to the government when they are going to buy something, and the government I don't know how do you say cobrar? Share
or ask for some money.
Yeah, ask for some money. Yeah, it's an obligation for the society, the population. Society. Yeah. What? Can you repeat, please, teacher?
Sure. Society.
Society. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Very good. Okay. And finally, we got budget, which we already have it in previous sections, I guess. Leo, last one. Budget.
Budget. Is the money that a person of an organization has. Something like that, yeah.
Only has, and that's it. Sure. Ryan, any idea?
Is the money that an organization is going to spend?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Sorry.
Yep.
Do you have any other compliment? Budget.
Budget is the amount of money you have to spend into something. That
So you make a little list.
You have a budget, $500. That's all the money you have to spend. That's it.
The money that you have available to spend.
All right. Okay. Perfect.
Available.
the viable money you got for spending in something you project, no, in the future all the time. Okay, gentlemen, very good. So according to these words that I suppose you're going to use it later on your speaking production, I make a little game here for you, but all depends on the specific wait definitions, right? So I will open here my game. We're going to have the words in here, right? Let me open it a little bit more. Can you see this? Wait.
Yep.
Wait. This is just an ad.
You can see health insurance in the far left.
Wait. You get it. Okay, but can you see then the big one? Yes. Gentlemen. Can you see the full screen with the words?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So let's see number one. Let's try to find it out in order, okay? So we're gonna check the first one. Oh my gosh, what is happening to this computer? Wait a second, please. Okay, the number one says, for use in maintaining home, especially for use, in cooking, cleaning, laundering, repairing. What is the word? I repeat again the definition. For use in maintaining a home, especially for use in cooking, cleaning, laundering, repairing, etc.
Household.
Household, very good. Can you see it inside?
Yeah, good question.
That's a good one. I will help you.
How please?
It's from
down to top.
Yes. In which
from the fourth letter from the bottom. 1,
2, 3, 4. This one.
Yep. Yeah.
Very good. You got it. Excellent. Number 2. Let's see the definition. Supervision of girls and boys, especially at a daycare center. What's the word? What is the word? Yeah, I will repeat. Supervision of girls and boys, especially at a daycare center.
Childcare.
Childcare, very good, Ray.
Mm-hmm.
And
yep, it's right there.
Where?
It's
excuse me?
Like the fourth row, right middle. What's in middle? Yeah, childcare.
Very good, eh? You got a good eye. Very nice.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
Excellent. Okay, let's see. Number 3. A public service as a telephone or electricity light system, a streetcar, or railroad line, or the like, whatever. So, public service, what's the word?
Utility.
Utility, very good. And it is in... Christian is in there or not? I don't listen Christian around. Christian, are you helping us or not?
Yes, teacher, I am here.
Okay, I don't listen your voice. So, utility, where is it? I already found it. Remember, it is in plural, right? Utilities. Nothing? I will help you. It's from the top down. Nothing? I will give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Uh,
4. Ray, what happened? 3. It was easy. 2. And nothing, gentlemen.
No. Oh.
Oh, it was from the top down, told you. Okay, let's see the fourth one. Definition. Compensates the insured for expenses or loss incurred for medical reasons, as through illness or hospitalization. Ready? What's the word?
Insurance.
Complete?
Health insurance, or
Yes, health insurance. Very good. Where is it?
that's the problem.
yeah, health
Easy part, Leo. It is
insurance is right in the far left.
left and first line you say? Yes, very good. Health insurance, nice. Good team, good team. Number 5, the cost incurred or required for something. The cost incurred in or required for something.
Taxes.
Taxes? Is Christian. No, not tax.
No.
The cost incurred in or required for something. Excuse me? Ray, can you repeat, please? I couldn't listen, Ray.
It's because of the bad communication, but
I know. So, any idea you got? The cost incurred in or required for something?
Yeah, do you think that
I'm not sure if Ray has the words because I cannot listen properly.
expenses.
Expenses. Yeah, it is expenses. Where is it?
I don't know.
what?
Tell me, Ray. You can write it down. If you cannot talk, Ray, can you please write it in the chat so I can know what you say, right? He left us again. So, Leo and Christian, tell me where it is. Oh, Ray is connected again. Nothing?
No, yet.
It goes from down to top.
Yeah, I know where is it,
Where is
but
it?
I don't know. I don't know how to say that.
Count
the
the columns. Tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, and I help you out.
The
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In the 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Okay, this column,
Yeah.
top down or down top?
Down top.
Down top. So means you get this one, right? Expenses. Very good, Chris. All right. Number 6. A number expressing the central or typical value in a set of data or data. In particular, the mode, median, or most commonly the mean, which is calculated by dividing the sum of the values in the set by their number. That is a very technical definition of the word. What do you think? A number expressing the central or typical value in a set of data.
¿Los helados en McDonald's o qué? ¿Dónde compran los helados?
Thank you, Christian. So, an idea about the number 6? It's a technical description of the word. Let's see. An idea?
No.
No? No one? Something that Leo says that is difficult to describe.
I don't remember.
No, gentlemen, you have bad memory. Okay, I will help you with that one. The word is average.
Oh.
Talking about the middle of the word. And it is in
Income?
Here. No,
Well,
average.
average.
Yes, average. Yeah. Okay. Number 7. An estimate, often itemized, of expected income and expense for a given period in the future. Estimate, itemized, expected income or expenses for a period in the future. What is that?
Wage?
Wage? No, we don't have it in the vocabulary. That is a good try, but we don't have it in there. We already, I mean, we talk about that word. That was the last word we got.
Yeah.
An estimate money. That will be income or expenses for a period in the future, gentlemen, in the future.
I got it. I think I got it. It's in the tip of my tongue.
Go ahead, go ahead.
It's right there.
Nothing, Christian? Something?
No, teacher. I don't know what is it.
Leo?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, it is easy. The money that you have in a list and you said, I need this money for this. I need the other money.
Yeah, I know the word.
It starts with
got it, but
Budget?
budget. Yeah.
budget. God damn it.
Budget. It is. Well, where do you think it is
Yeah,
located?
right there, right next to expenses.
Expenses, and we got where
Right.
right.
Yep. Down there.
Oh,
From
good.
down to, yeah, budget.
Thank you. Yes, you got it. Okay, number 8. We have to go quickly with this. A sum of money demanded by a government for its support or specific facilities or service, living
Taxes.
upon income properly. Blah, blah. Taxes, yes, we got it. And it is?
Oh. Yep. Below budget. Right below budget.
Yes, good eyes. Perfect. Sorry, I gave you the other one. Earn, that will be the number 9, which is obtaining money in return or labor or services. We got the word earned. Where is it? Did you find it?
Yep.
Where is it?
Below the age from childcare.
Below age.
The age. Yep.
Excellent. And number 10, last one. Money received, especially on regular basis, for work or through investments. What will be the word? Money received.
Income.
Income, pretty good. And it is in... Oh, it's easy. Tell me.
Yep. It's right there. Two is beside health insurance.
Health insurance.
From the L.
Yeah. Here, income. Yes, we got it. 55 points in 50 minutes. We spent 50 minutes doing it. Anyway, that's cool. Perfect. No problem with the vocabulary, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
So now, gentlemen, we're gonna watch a video. This video doesn't have any sound, so it doesn't matter if you listen or not. That's not necessary. It just has some music. But the idea is to check some of the characteristics of living in USA, right? So I will share with you here the video. Let me find it out where I put it. Okay, here. We can see it together, and after you're going to tell me your conceptions about the video, okay? Just pay attention to the information you get into the video. Okay, gentlemen, we already have the video, so we got some specific things, right? It is a little interference around. I don't know. Okay. So what calls your attention about the video? What's the most interesting topics you could see in the video? Start with Ray.
What?
Yes, Ray. What things did
Yep.
you see which are interesting from the video? Now we have different topics or different things about living in the USA.
Well, yeah,
Your
it's
attention.
expensive there. I mean,
Everything is expensive. Why? Why do you think it is?
what?
Why do you think it is expensive?
I mean, for reason I don't know the economy. I don't know how that works. But actually, maybe it may not be that expensive for the earn money by dollars, but right. But here, that's like, comparing is like $3, 2 pesos is like 9,000. Just you see that's the difference there, because like $21 and that more like 63,000 pesos, and that's expensive as hell. But I don't know exactly why that is, the prices. I don't know exactly why, the reason behind that.
Well, I guess that is supposed of matters of inflation, right? Because the dollar always increases. Depends on
Yeah.
differences.
Something about oil and stuff.
I guess it is. Leo, what do you think about what Ray says?
Okay, first of all, I consider that when you are living in a multicultural city like New York, yeah, there are many kind of things that you could do there. So I was imagining myself living there. So yeah, there is such a wide variety of attractions for you to have a good time with your friends, and I think that there is too much competition between small businesses. That's why they try to attract people. Although, yeah, we could analyze that the prices are so high. In my point of view, when there are too much businesses, they try to convince people by bringing the prices down. But yeah, it could be that because it is a place like New York, or I don't know what place it was, and it's normal that the government try um, to put many taxes in order for all those people or all those owners of these properties, of these businesses. Yeah, the government tried them to put this money, to invest this money, and yeah, I don't know what to say.
Well, actually, it is a good view you have about the idea, no? Because as New York is a multicultural place, as you mentioned, there are many people who are just going just to have the American dream, and they don't imagine the consequences of spending money in there, right? Like Ray mentioned, the dollar is really, really high, so it's converting the money, our Colombian money, to American US, American dollars. It's really, really difficult to spend and get all the, we can say, all the fun activities you can do in New York, for example, no? Because if you pay a ticket to go up to the Empire State Building, you convert into Colombian peso, sorry, you think, oh my gosh, that's too much money. Just go up in a tower, you know? So I know what you mentioned.
Always take a free walk.
For example, that's the typical one, no? Walk. Let's go to the Central Park.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have to pay for Central Park.
I don't think so.
That will be the worst.
Yeah, I imagine. So just
Who pays
like,
for a park?
take picture it in here in the street. That's the best thing.
$5 for a picture.
Right.
Even if it's a selfie.
Imagine that, but it is true. I got experience in there, and I was working, you know, in the ships and everything. So I said, well, if I drink coffee like the cappuccino in here, $3 according to the video, I converted to Colombian pesos, and I was like, oh my dear, with that money I can pay one of my expenses in my country, you know, like
Just like three whole pizzas for a cappuccino.
Imagine that. So yeah, I know what it is because I have been in there, and that is so difficult to imagine the money you have to spend. So imagine if you want to live in that kind of places, right? Only you go one step by, and that is cool. But living, man, that's really, really expensive.
You need to get one hell of a job.
Right. Christian, what do you think about the video? What calls the attention?
The video show us about the how expensive it is to live in United States for us.
Right.
Yeah, because the pesos colombiano is I don't know how to say the devaluado.
Lower. Yeah, it is lower than US.
Yeah, it's lower for that. For that, it's so difficult to live there if we don't have some family or somebody who support us in the costs over there.
Right, that's another important issue, right? If you are living there or you are going by yourself, oh my gosh, that's really, you have to save a lot of money. You have to get a budget to spend in there. Okay, let's
that's why many people try to get more than, it could be either 2 jobs or 3 jobs in order to get by.
Right, that is true. Just with one, it's not possible to live in there. Maybe to send money, but what about you? You know, because you can get money for your family in here. That is the usual form, no? Getting money and send it. But what about you? Living in there is so expensive. So yes, you need at least two jobs to cover all your expenses. Well, gentlemen, let's see these questions. What matters in terms of cost of living? Which characteristics or components do you think are included in the cost of living? Leo.
Can you repeat me the question once again?
Sure. What matters in terms of cost of living? What's the most important things that you have to keep in mind in terms of cost of living?
Okay. First off, you have to take care of.
Are important.
For example, of feeding and housing. Yeah, this is the most important thing in order for you to survive.
Yeah. Sure.
Because if you have food, you are able to think well about the things you're gonna do in the future. But if you have some economical problems in order to buy something to eat, this is gonna lead to be involved in some terrible things, like for example, to steal, to do armed robbery, this kind of bad things. So you turn out to become in a bank, en un pandillero,
What?
in a
Well,
gang,
Ina?
in a gang, gang,
Gain.
gang,
Can you
pandillero.
write it down because I don't remember the word?
G,
Write it
A,
down here, please.
G-A-N-G,
B-A.
G,
Oh, G.
G-A-N-G. I learned I learned this word from Donald Trump because he was working about illegal immigration. So
Oh, and he mentions like that way.
for the most part, he was saying that Mexicans who live in the United States, most of them are taking part of gangs.
Like, he's so mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
We
an
got
asshole.
here. Yeah, I know. Okay, thank you, Leo. Ray, tell me your idea. What matters in terms of cost of living? Ray,
Yeah.
tell me, what matters in terms of cost of living? What do you think it is important to take into account about cost of living?
First of all, you have to have in mind the budget and rationalize everything. Like this part goes to, let's say, utilities, made that, pay that, then taxes, then focus on the food because that's the most important part. In the end, if you don't eat, you're dead, and that's it.
Right. So the most basic needs, no, to cover the basic needs,
Yep.
so you can survive. Basically, yeah, that's the most important thing. Anyway, then if you want some luxuries or some other things, well, you have to wait. First of all,
Yeah.
to cover basics. Very good. Thank you, Christian.
Yes, teacher.
Tell me, in your opinion, what's the most important thing to keep in mind about cost of living?
Yes, all my life, I have been save my money to travel around the world and to get the thing want. I want in my life. And mm, until now, I've get I've got the thing I've wanted. For that's very important to save the money and to get the good friends around the world is the very important to get the a good friend because if you have a friends in another country, they can help you in anything if you need. For me, it's so important. Save the money and get a good friends.
Okay, well, actually saving money is really important. Now, when you are establishing your budget, maybe you can like left a little bit or take it apart a little bit, some money, like another expense, that just saving for your objectives, no? For studying, for traveling, those things that you want in the future. So, right, it is important to save money. Okay, gentlemen. Another question. What do you understand about cost of living and or versus lifestyle? What do you think about those? Cost of living and lifestyle. What's the relation or what's the opposite or what do you think about those two words?
Well, cost of living is more like the amount of money you end up spending in, well, for how you live. And lifestyle is more like not that much in the amount of money you spend, but how you spend it.
Okay, how to spend your money. Right. So covering your needs, what additional things no you can get in order to have your dream life. For
Yeah,
example, saying,
like traveling and buying expensive clothes just because you want to and not because you need them.
mm-hmm, right?
That lifestyle.
Okay, great idea about it. The different differences. Leo, something you can remember what? How can you describe versus cost of living versus lifestyle?
Um, Cost of living. I don't know. I think that Ray said everything. Everything. Yeah, he said all I maybe wanted to mention. I tried to say something different, but let me think it over.
Okay, Christian, something else you can add to what Ray explained before? What is cost of living and what is lifestyle?
Could you repeat the last part, teacher?
Yes. What is the difference between cost of living and lifestyle? What do you think are the differences between these two words or this concept?
Uh, what is his style? Style, estilo?
Style, Philo, right?
Uh, mm, a lot of people think that is so important spend their money in the clothes and thing not necessary for the life. Excuse me.
Life. Mm-hmm.
In chain, the people who want to be an very important in the life. They always spend their money in something important for their, for example, in business and something important. It is
All right.
different.
Okay, okay. So sometimes it is not necessary to spend money in something superficial, no? That is the basic needs covering. That will be nice. Okay, gentlemen. Last questions to close our session. So we got 5 different questions. You can tell me as random. Any person who can make interference, you have to tell me your name so I can listen carefully who is talking, okay? So, what comes to your mind when you hear the term cost of living? Sorry.
Me?
Again,
Okay.
what comes to mind when you hear the term cost of living?
Well, when I hear the term cost of living, what comes to my mind is the money you spend in your with money the money you spend to basically keep yourself alive,
Mm-hmm.
with the important things like the utilities and the food, the important stuff,
All right, perfect.
the cost of living.
Great. Somebody wants to compliment the idea? No? Okay. Next question. Has your standard of living gone up or down over the year? What do you think about our culture, Colombian culture?
Uh,
Our standard of living gone up or down over the years?
hmm.
Tell me. Anyone? Leo, Christian?
Yes, teacher.
Well, personally, to me, it hasn't changed that much, but I think that's more for that may be different from each individual.
Mhm.
It just depends on their line of work and how that has changed from them. But to me personally, it hasn't changed at all. It has been the same for my whole life.
All right. So your style life and your cost of living is the same. You keep on the same average.
Yeah, you know, like some rises on some prices, but it's not something that, let's say, hey, it's like 30 times,
More than.
it's more expensive than before. Nah, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay, cool. Leo, has your standard of living changed?
From my point of view, I consider that maybe because I'm getting too much money, well, better than last year because I have another job.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, I tend to be a spendthrift person. When I have too much money, I like to spend it once. So yeah, so I need to be more thrifty. But yeah, as I was telling before, it is better for me, yeah, to take into consideration the most basic things, food and housing. And when you have these things clear, maybe you could spend money in other things. It could be maybe to travel, or maybe to hanging out with your friends. It would be a good idea.
Right. Enjoying life is necessary.
Yeah. But yeah, it depends of the person.
Right.
Depends on the person.
Okay, thank you. Christian, thank you. Personally, has your cost of living increased or decreased or continues the same?
Teacher, could you repeat the question, please?
Yes. Has your cost of living or your expenses changed over the time? I mean, going up or down or continue the same?
Teacher, I didn't understand you.
A question. Look at the screen. So we got,
Okay.
has
Okay.
your standard of living
Teacher,
gone up
okay.
over the years? What do you think? Or keeps the same?
Have your standard?
I mean, in that case, the cost of living in your house, your family, has increasing. I mean, has been increasing over the years, or just has decreased?
No, I get it, but I'm thinking about that.
Okay.
My family had a lot of money, but right now they don't have so many so much money. It's this increment the money.
Okay, so
Before
you have
we had
experience.
a lot of money, but right now no.
Okay, so your standard of living has changed, right? Decreased.
Yeah, this decrease. Yeah, don't
Okay.
know the yeah.
Okay,
The salary.
we're going to check the last question because the others are similar to what we discussed before. So, do you think the cost of living is a cultural or economic measurement? I repeat again, do you think the cost of living is a cultural or economic measurement? What do you think? Right.
To me, it's more like an economic measurement
Why?
because it can be cultural because this isn't something like you teach to from generation to generation. It's more like something that you have to keep in mind from, when you get money, you have to think about your cost of life. It's something you need to keep in mind when you're gonna make some expenses, managing the budget and that kind of thing. So it's an economic aspect more than cultural.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Good point of view. Leo? Cultural or economic measurement?
I'm inclined to believe that maybe it's cultural. Yeah, there is something, and it pertains to mainstream media, and it could affect people in the way they try to invest money. I mean, for example, sometimes people from Latin America wants to be similar to those who are living maybe either in North America or in Europe. That's why there is a tendency for us to buy the same things that they use. And sometimes we are purchasing things, items that we don't need, but it's because of these kind of commercials that have ingrained in us to spend and spend in order for us to be happy. So I consider that maybe, yeah, there is just like a belief. The more you have, the better and the easy you will get respect from people. This is what I think.
Very good. Yes, I agree with you. I think it's cultural, but I will give you my opinion later on. Christian, please
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
tell me the last question. Do you
Yes.
think the cost of living is a cultural or economic measurement?
Mm,
Tell
teacher,
me.
what is mentioning? What is mentioning?
Measurement, something that you can just check in numbers, like put it into numbers. Let's put it in that way. Do you think the cost of living is a cultural or economic aspect?
Uh, I think the cost of living is a cultural or economic.
Hey, excuse me.
I think the cost of the living is the the culture and the what? What is the another?
Cultural or economic?
Is economic. Is economic because it's necessary to have a money for living. Yeah, if you want to buy something, it's necessary the money. If you want to know the or meet with another country, you have the money. If you want to be invite, I don't know how to pronounce that. Invite somebody who to eat something, you need to money for all is necessary the money for that is economy to have them to have a lot of money is so important in the life.
Okay, Chris, thank you very much. Well, in my opinion, I will say there is cultural. Yes, it's something that we adapt from different cultures. It's not something that we think carefully, you know? If we were smart about our economy, we wouldn't guess different things outside, you know, like say American or European things. Um, so I will say that cultural because we need really to be educated in how to invest our money. So we cannot need too many things, you know, because we already have everything here, but we're investing in something that we don't need because we think we don't have it or we don't need it, right? So I suppose there is a educational aspect. If we had more economical classes, maybe in the schools, we could have better decisions. We could make better decisions in life, how to invest money, how to generate money, employees, and everything around. That's why rich people get the money, right? They are close because they knew how to use the money. Poor people, we don't know how to do it. We try to be the same as they are, but we don't know how to do it. That's the point. So we spend, we buy things just to be similar, but we don't know how to make money. That's the problem. So I don't know. It's one point of view. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I don't know. I don't know too much about economic, but yes, if I had more classes, I will know how to invest my money. So working and working just to pay credit cards, it can be my life. You know, I need to know how to invest good money to get more money. I don't know. That
Yeah,
would be
I would like to add something. I think it comes down to materialism. So the more you have, the better you will be happy. So this is the people's belief, but they're simply wrong.
but that is why they tell us, you know, it is something like, hey, if you got a lot of, I don't know, a lot of apartments, a lot of cars, you're happy. You don't know?
Yeah.
According to the reading, because there was a reading, by the way,
Yeah.
there there is a problem for people who are living in California, because if you want to get by there, you need to have at least $10,000. But this is few money. Maybe you need to have more than $50,000 or $70,000. You know that California, there are some places like Beverly Hills. I don't know, but well, what I want to say, what I want to point out is that California is a place where, for example, beauty is something special. I mean, there are many people who like to um, do many surgeries, or there are many people who are working out in the gym and they're spending too much money in order to feel better with themselves. That's why they're like a spendthrift person, and in order to be happy. So you
So
know that there is a
it
problem
proves
with
a
that.
cultural thing, no? Because if they
Yeah.
see everybody is looking, you know, so skinny and well built and everything, so they spend money in that, right?
So
In our case, we spend money in having things that we really don't need, right?
yeah,
That's a
I
belief,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
it's
you
the
know what they
usual.
say?
right?
Yeah, you know what they say? Money doesn't buy you happiness, but it's better to cry on a Lamborghini.
That's a good one. For example, so yeah, basically we don't need too many things. But man, if you got the money, why not? If there is a little part of happiness in buying a Lamborghini, for example, I will do it. Seriously,
Yeah.
that's the point. But we don't need it. I can get a bicycle and I will be happy at the same time. So I don't know. It's the moment, right? Like you are living at the moment you at the place you are living. So that depends on everything, the context, which makes you feel happy or with needs. I will say, I don't know.
If you want to see the most beautiful girls in the United States, go to California, especially to Beverly Hills, because you know that there is a cultural thing about beauty. For
Mhm.
the reason I was pointing out the idea that most of the people who live there try to, for example, undergo to a surgery, or they're working out in the gym. They're maybe having more than 3 jobs in order to show others that they are valuable and that they are rich, they're powerful. They want
Right.
to get respect from others.
Those people have issues.
Well, everybody has issues. Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. That is a really nice talk today. Well, time runs too fast. So I really appreciate you were here with me. Remember to work on vocabulary, working a little bit more on pronunciation. Christian, are you there?
It's gone.
Yes, teacher, all time.
I thought you were sleeping now.
No,
Okay, now just practice a little bit on pronunciation and vocabulary, please, for next encounters, okay? Well, that's everything. I just say thank you, and I don't know, see you next opportunity. Have an excellent night, gentlemen.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right. Goodbye. See you soon.
Okay, teacher, thanks for teach us the class.
All right. Thanks for coming and participating. Anyway, thank you very much.
Yes.
Bye. See you.
Bye, teacher. I need to practice more.
Of course, we need it. No problem. That's a process. Don't worry.
I'll attend all your class, teacher, if I can.
Sure. The next time we have another session, I will tell you, right?
Okay, teacher, thanks. Thanks.
Okay, Chris. Have an excellent night. See you.
Okay, teacher, have a good night. A nice night.